Hey guys, it's me, Fox. Welcome into the second episode of the Epic Upgrade, part 2. I would like to start right where I left it off, and here it is. Before I will go any further, I have to do some tapping. So I have this plate, which goes on top, and just to line the holes, I'm gonna use bolts. Okay, and all the holes are lining really well. So I'm gonna be using some cutting oil. I'm using this or spray foam, whatever it is. So I'm gonna start in one corner, and I'll do it by hand. And I'm using that plate as a guide to go straight down. Okay, it went through. Okay. Masterpiece. And now I'm gonna put the screw in so it doesn't go side to side when I'm tapping, and all holes will match. Okay. I'm trying to line it up. All holes look centered. So I'm gonna load up chips and gonna tap this one now. It's M4, so I'm a bit scared of using drill, because usually I'm putting taps on a drill and just tap that way. It's just way quicker. You just have to get the feel for it, but I don't think I will risk putting it on a drill. Okay. And screw. So everything is tapped, and I put cheap black screws just temporarily, and now I'm gonna screw this thing down. I'm just gonna use the parallels first, just to be sure it's all aligned. I could use some pens or something, but don't really have to. It's not super critical. To have it super precise. Precise enough. So those holes are 9 millimeters for M8 screw, to have some wiggle room when I'm gonna put it into the machine. And I have to drill to granite, so there might be some inconsistencies in hole placements. Come on, just go in. Okay. And back to tapping. Okay, it's tapped and screws are in, and I did the second plate of the camera, and I did 4 sides for the bottom plates, exactly the same way as I did the bottom plate. I thought there was no need to show you, more drilling. It's not that exciting. The plates will go in here. The other one goes here. here and here. So now I will have to drill holes on the both sides. I was hoping I can do that on the CNC, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm just gonna clamp this to the side and go with the hand drill. Okay, so to do that, I'll need some clamps, some parallels. So I'm gonna put one in here. Yep. And I'm gonna clamp that one. Okay. And the other one on the other side. Okie dokie. Okay. So it's here and okay, it's good. Good. Here. I think it might be sticking up too much. So I'll get another parallel. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to align this so it's nice and flush on the both ends. And I will clamp in few different ways. So I'm gonna clamp it like that. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna pull this up. Okay, and now I'm gonna get some more clamps to do the same thing in different places. Yeah, another one here. I will have to move this clamp back and forth. So I think it's clamped enough to drill first few holes. So I will need the bigger drill just to spot, and then 3.3 for tapping. Okay, that goes in. Okay, that should be enough. I'm gonna make a couple. So now 3.3. So I drill what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes. Now I will tap them. Each time I'm tapping, I'm like promising myself a tapping machine, but I don't know, I guess I'm very patient. Because I thought, no, I won't be tapping that much, no. And then you end up tapping a lot, and then, okay, that was one off, and then again, same thing. So, I don't know. Yeah, my explanation, my excuse is I'm not tapping that much, so I don't need it. And then I'm getting, you know, stuff like that and tap a lot. Okay, that's quite secure. And now I'm gonna move to the middle section, which that hole here. Okie dokie. So I have another section at the end. Okay, so I tap those, and I guess I don't really need top bottom to hold it. I just need the ones to straighten it up. So yeah, I need that one out. Move this one because I think it's sticking out a bit more in here. And I'm gonna clamp this one. Okay. That's, I guess, as flat as it can be. And I'm gonna do some pilot holes from this end to the middle, and then I'm gonna drill the holes and tap them. So I guess I'm gonna do the other side the same way, and once I'm done I'm gonna show you how it looks. Okay, it felt like eternity, but I managed to drill tap all the holes and put the screws just to check if it's tapped deep enough. Here I put the ball screw with the mount to check if it's all fits. It's hard to put the screw in because it's so tight, but you still have enough of play to do micro adjustments. Which are very important when putting something like that in. What else? Yeah, it's quite heavy. I would say it's very heavy. And I thought, oh, maybe I'm gonna do the test if it bends or anything, like put it on 2 blocks and put the dial indicator in here, but just handling the thing, I don't think it will bend. Or I mean, everything bends, but I think in this case I might not be able to measure how much actually it bends. Yeah, it's solid. You can't, yeah, it feels very solid. So I'm pretty happy with that. What else? The next thing which I will do, I'm gonna disassemble it and put it through the sandblasting, and I'm gonna spray paint it matte black. Why I want to sandblast it? 2 reasons. The one reason is that when you sandblast, a smooth surface, it becomes rough, and when I mount the blocks, both ends, and screw them down, they will kind of interlock with the rough surface, and they won't slide or move. So that's the one purpose. Then the other purpose here is to sandblast this and spray paint it. Spray paint is not really that important, but I want to glue that to the side of the machine. Yeah, so I guess I won't be showing you sandblasting because you won't be able to see much because it's so much dust. Spray painting, you know how to spray paint. So here it is, sandblasted and painted black to keep it, with the same theme. Okay, now it will be time to assemble the stuff, and I want to explain a few things. As you possibly notice, I ordered the wrong end for the ball screw. I ordered BK, I should order BF, but it's actually a good fuck up because I got extra rings, because that thing comes with 1 ring in here and 1 ring in here, and when I put those rings like that, I have too much space in here, so the screw, it cannot lock it. So because I got this one, I got extra, you know, spacers, which I can put one, second, the block, the ring, and the screw. So that works pretty good. So I have, you know, enough room to grab, and not much room. I mean, and it doesn't take. Oh, put it in reverse. And when I put that thing on, it doesn't stick too much in because I still have to put the stepper. But as you can see, the shaft here is a bit too long, so I have to, you know, trim it. And that's what I'm gonna do now. Gonna put this and a servo at the back. And there is a plastic inside on the both ends, and the plastic ends, you know, where is the red stuff. So I need to have at least that much gap. So how much do I need to cut? Here it looks like I'm gonna do like this. So it will have to be here. Like that, and then in here, and mark on the shaft like a bit shorter, like 2 millimeters less. Okay, marked. I will put the plastic bag over the screw to avoid filings, so nothing gets into the, you know, screw itself. That should be good enough. And I don't want to put that on a lathe because it has, you know, all the stuff on it, especially the ball screw. And when I'm gonna start turning, you know, that thing has to go somewhere, and I don't want to mark it or anything like it. So that's the easiest. Not the most pretty cut ever, but I think it will work. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this stuff, check if it's clean. Yep. Goes in. There is no dust or anything. Another one. That one looks good. And there is something here. Okay. Goes in. Now the small one, nothing on it. Goes in. That's not the screw. Now the screw. It's all clean. Perfect. just gonna tighten it by hand. Okay. Put the one into the other one. Put the end block. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Yep. Precisely. Okie dokie. So that thing should go here. Ta-da! Fits. Cool, cool. That thing, I have to shift it a bit back because I don't want either of those things touching the plastic. Come on. Okay. So yeah, so that should be good. I guess I can start bolting everything together now. Bolt, 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 bolt. I'm gonna put that thing in. That's loose. And that thing goes in here. Okay. I put the dial indicator on a screw nut. Dial indicator attaches the side of the channel. If it hits the particular spot, it goes to 0 and then reverse. Okay, I was noodling and noodling, and I think I'm within 30 microns to the side wall. Looks like it's more or less 30 or 0 here. Depends how you rotate the ball screw, which has a bow in it. Okay, so that's good. I'm calling it done. I hammered all of the screws pretty well. So each time you adjust something, you have to loosen it up, lock it again, so everything is aligning. It's really tedious process. And now I'm gonna attach a servo. Servo is attached. Now I'm gonna, tighten the coupling. And I hope it should be tight enough. I think it would be good to put the indicator on this. Why not? Let's see what it shows. Okay. So it's what? I think 20 microns off. And in here, .30 as well, but I don't really know what does it mean. Let's see the shaft. That should tell us more. 15 something goes to 17. So 20 microns off. Jesus, that's lots of microns on the shaft. And in here, okay, the shit is weird. Here is also 20 microns. Okay, I think I have an idea. What happens if I touch it? So I think those microns are coming from the bow in the lead screw. So when that thing bows, the end of the shaft goes up and down, right? Yeah. What else I can touch? I can like try to bend that whole of this axis, but this thing won't move. So now by moving the screw a bit, I'm not putting that much force. I guess, yeah, around like 1 or 2 kilograms. And once I install that into a CNC, the rails should keep this thing straight. The rails, as far I remember, they have like 3 tons of a side load to move them by 1 micron. So 1 or 2 kilograms wouldn't do much to them. I will put the dial indicator on while I'm gonna be installing it and inspecting it closely as I go, and we'll see how much it will improve. My Y-axis modules are done and dusted, so now I can move somewhere higher up in the machine. So I guess it will be around the gantry. So please stay tuned and see you next time.